so I had a chance to test ride the BMW 1250R. I was over in England last week and had expectations of a fantastic ride. I own a Harley-Davidson Pan America 2024, so I'm fairly familiar with the adventure bikes, the large adventure bikes. In jumping on the BMW, I wanted to get used to it. Rode it on a test track, not all that fast, 60, 70 miles an hour, kind of taking it easy, but getting a feeling of what it was like going through turns and whatnot. As I said, it's a BMW. I was expecting nothing but a superb ride. And I have to admit, on the test track, it was an amazing bike, very, very smooth. I then had the chance to take it off-road, and that's where I was, I'll just say, let down a little bit. The ride was a bit pillowy in the sport mode. Similar to the Pan American, it has 3 modes, rain, street, and the sport mode. So in the sport mode, I found that the ride was a little bit pillowy, much more so than in the Pan American. I also noticed that if I hit something, a rock or something on the ground, or ran into a rut, that the BMW was a bit harder to control. That is, when you're riding on very uneven surfaces, you're not trying to control the bike so much as you are a little bit of gas, a little bit of brake, and just controlling the bike as it went through. And that's where I found the Harley-Davidson Pan America to be a much better ride. What I love about the Pan America is the spacing of the bars, the height of the bar. It's perfect for being able to stand straight up. A lot of people like to put risers on the bike because they're more on-road on the pavement, and you want that be able to sit back a little bit. But when you're riding an adventure bike off-road, the setup on this is perfect. You've got the right spacing, you can stand up straight, your pegs are in the right position, they're not too far forward, which is really important when you're riding on uneven ground because you want to be able to ride with the motorcycle. The other thing that I love on this bike, again in the off-road experience, is that you want a bike that has a little bit of give, but you also want it to ride. You want that stiffness that allows you to ride it with throttle brake going through loose sand or gravel, or even like out west, you have the sand can get this deep and you can get it stuck fairly easily. This bike seems to just run right through that, and I love that. There's nothing worse than getting mirrored down in deep sand and you're stuck. If you stop, you're going to be there until somebody comes to get you. Haven't had that problem with this bike.